All right, we are back, baby. Um, we are still doing the KD series. I am interested to see again if you have not been aware of this series. This is more along the lines of my belief that Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets are headed toward a divorce. I do not believe that press release. I do not believe that KD wants to be there. They are stuck together as a marriage of convenience. So this is what this series is doing. We're checking out. Actually, today it is Wednesday, and there has been not a whisper in the NBA. Hella quiet. No Twitter, no beefs. And you know what I think it is? Something's happening this week. You know what that is? You want to know what's happening? 2K23 is dropping on Friday in 48 hours. So I think the players are getting ready for that. Or they get advanced copies and they've been playing all week, so no time for drama. The most that we heard this week in NBA news was the Pat Bev Russell Westbrook situation with the Lakers. He had a press conference. He said, "Oh, I can't wait to play with Russ. He's on the left block. I shoot threes from the right block," and blah 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 blah. He's being a company man, but everybody and their mama knows that if they could get rid of Russell Westbrook, they would. Will he be left home? Will he be traded for with a first round pick to get rotation pieces? I don't think the Lakers are going to do that because they know the writing on the wall is that LeBron is going to retire soon. Let's say 2-3 years. And after that, they're going to need those draft picks to rebuild or to trade for a superstar like the Lakers like to do. So it's going to be very interesting to see. It's an absolute scam. There's absolutely no way that that's going to work. Uh, I just saw Bride Whithurst today saying on ESPN, Pat Bev had the worst three-point shooting season of his life. Russell Westbrook is one of the worst three-point shooters in the NBA. He needs the ball to be successful. He needs to get to the paint. Needs the ball and needs the paint. LeBron, you can argue what you want. Uh, in some circles, is considered the greatest player of all time. So I'm not going to defer and say, well, Russ, we want you to be successful. They want LeBron to be successful first. That's the relationship. So I digress. I don't see that working. Maybe if Russell comes off the bench, but does he have the stomach for it? Does the management want to deal with that headache? Does the head coach want to deal with that headache with a sour Russ? Are they going to send? Oh, the Lakers are just a mess, an absolute mess. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So that's literally the only news, and the 2K23 is coming out. So quiet week. The Kevin Durant situation for now has been put to bed. Donovan Mitchell was traded. So all is quiet. No rumors of any trades going on. All is quiet. It's really weird because the NBA is a 365 day a year drama fest. That's why we all love it. That's why we all go on Twitter. That's why we all are obsessed with 2K. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right. So we are continuing that series, and I have chosen to put him on the Clippers. The trade is for Paul George, Luke Kennard, Reggie Jackson, and I would assume a bevy of first-round picks. Durant and Kawhi have never played together, so this would be an interesting pairing. This did not compromise their depth. It's remarkable. The Clippers are loaded. I traded a superstar, Paul George, and two really important pieces in Luke Kennard, who is the best three-point shooter in the NBA by percentage, and Reggie Jackson, who some would say was their MVP last year with all the injuries. And still, this team is deep. So we're actually going to just go against the Sixers. I actually wanted to see the Sixers. They are my personal belief as the favorites in the East. Them and the Bucks. The Celtics, I mean, they could go back. They're really, really good, but they lucked out last year. A lot of teams were injured or not at their best. And you know what? That's not a knock against them. A lot of the time when you win a championship in anything, whether it's fantasy football, NBA, NFL, you need luck along with skill. So they got lucky. I don't think they're going to get lucky 2 years in a row. I don't think that they're you know, that much ahead of the Buck. I think they're all in the same tier, so they all need to run into some good luck. So yeah, we're gonna play it just like that. Shout out to those that comment in the YouTube comment section. I appreciate all the comments because it helps with the algorithm. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the follows. We've had a great month. So thank you. I appreciate it. Comments, likes, follows don't cost nothing. They're free, baby. Let's get it done. One of the comments I saw today was I was playing on easy. No, I'm not. I think I'm playing on All-Star, man. I think the reason I don't play on a hard level is because it's hard for me to talk and focus. Because then I feel like if it's a really hard level, I have to concentrate. It's hard for me to talk. I don't know how people are able to talk and play like Hall of Fame. You got to run sets. You got to hit your green. Like, it is not easy. So, yeah. But the Sixers, this will be Doc Rivers' last year. If they're not in the championship, man, it's just not gonna happen. Like, they're just expected to be very competitive. Too easy. Too easy. I don't even know who is this guy Preston. I think that might have been what the computer decided to do in terms of. I mean, that was weird. I could not, like, I was like going through him. I was like invisible. Oh, old enemies. Oh, hold that. Facial. Damn, 2 dunks in a row. That's how good Durant is, man. I have no fear going into the paint. I don't think, when you're a superstar, you don't think about what the opponent's doing or their defense. You just make moves over them. You're just like, you are not going to stop me. Why are you even bothering, bro? So just to have that feeling. I remember playing basketball in Korea. Green. First 7 points for Durant. Good Lord. Wow. And I think I had a full court game, and I'd never had a 40-point game in my life. I had a 40-point game, give or take, because we were counting by buckets. And they were like applauding me at the end of the game. I was like, man. Oh my God. I don't know if I should have passed that or what that was. I really love Terrence Mann, man. I'm a big fan. He's just a winner, man. Oh my God. I want to know how Joel Embiid was able to get there, man. That's such BS.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless. Durant's shot is off.
Wow. Still didn't hit that.
They've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter.
This is the most aggressive I've been with Durant out of any of the teams in the series.
Embiid against Zubac. Embiid misses. Probably should have scored there. He usually does. To the wing on the left.
James Harden needs a bounce back year.
Pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard.
Why are there 2 people on the same side of the ball, man? On the strong side. Move over. God, the computer be slow sometimes, bro. Yeah, that's what Terrence Mann does. He's such a rugged defender.
Here's Durant. Here's Mann, defended by Harden.
They're a good defensive team.
And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, they're getting after it. They're tough.
7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively. Drops in the 3.
Wow. That is a 7-0 run. All right. I don't know what's going on with these substitutions, but I don't know who this kid Preston is. Look at this bench, man. All those players that I traded, and I still got this type of bench. This is insane. They are so freaking good. I don't know how Ty Lue's going to manage all that, but good luck. I can't even put Powell in, man. Wow. All right, I need some spacing. I'm gonna put my man in. I need some spacing. John Wall is gonna be interesting. I don't think he's played. Has it been 2 years or 1 year? And he's been busting everybody in the summer league games. Not summer league, the summer rec games.
Back to Wall.
He wants to prove himself. It was very heartwarming to say what he went through and that he was feeling suicidal with his mother and grandmother passing and not being able to play, his Achilles injury. Like, this guy went through a lot. And Stephen A even apologized to him. This guy has gone through a lot. So I think he has a lot to prove this year. I think he's excited that he's playing again. He's going to be on a championship contender. The Clippers, if healthy, if injuries were not a concern for this team, I don't see anybody beating them. I really don't. That's why the Sixers are so tough, because Embiid is such a presence defensively and offensively, man. He's a modern day Hakeem Olajuwon. And don't at me in the comments either, because I mean, he's absolutely, man. I had my heart broken by Olajuwon when I was, 13, 14 years old, man, when he beat the Knicks. I cannot score, man. And I have Kawhi. Finally, this is a hard team to score against. If they're competitive like this defensively, and PJ Tucker's going to do that for them. PJ Tucker brings your team to another level. And I think adding PJ Tucker neutralizes Miami, because he knows everything that they're going to run. He's going to bring a lot of those, a lot of that effort. He's not going to allow James Harden to sit there and not get back on defense. Like PJ Tucker, and they have a relationship, so he can do that with him. So these are the two teams. If this is a finals matchup, I am not shocked. This to me is the clear two best teams in both conferences. Well, not clear. For the East, the Bucks are tied, in my opinion, with the Sixers. The Clippers, who is it? The Warriors, maybe? Like, it's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a fun year.
Milton passes to Milton.
It is gonna be a fun year. Oh, Harold just got signed by the Sixers. That should be interesting. He was able to plead down his drug trafficking charges, which is crazy to me. Why do you need to be a drug dealer and you're in the NBA?
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Over Milton.
Oh my God.
That one's no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game.
Yeah, it's really hard to score against this team. This team goes after it.
There's the three. The Clippers grab the miss. And here's Leonard, looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Wow, I don't know if I'm just taking terrible shots. I don't know what's going on. I start out slow sometimes. It's okay.
That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's man. And the
Well, I don't normally take mid-range jumpers, but I got to take what shots I can get, man. Look at this. Both teams are playing really good defense. And I would venture to guess that this is what a harder level would be like all the time.
The key here is a good look. So they take
Oh, finally. 10 of the 14 points is Durant, man. Yo, Durant and Leonard, that would be an ungodly force. Can you imagine? Oh my God, that's a three-peat waiting to happen, and the Clippers have the pieces to do it. Oh man, I thought I had less time for some reason. That was a dumb shot.
It's a 3-point game.
Terrence Mann, I would venture to guess they would want potentially as well in the deal, but I gave them a good deal, man. Luke Kennard, Reggie Jackson, Paul George, and multiple first-round picks. Yeah, fine.
Kevin Durant has been leading the
KD, man.
Big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter.
Wow, look at that. 12 out of 14 points. Man, KD is just something else. Oh, baby. I'm so excited, like, for the regular season to start. What is it, September? So training camp is around the corner.
I think I need to, be more aggressive.
We get it.
I guess the process continues, Grant.
Okay, I'm not a fan of this guy, Preston. I don't know why they keep putting him in there. He's a 71 overall. I don't know why the computer made him the starter.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
Marcus Morris is off the bench. Look at this bench. I know Marcus Morris struggled last year, but my God. Look at Norman Powell, man. This team is unbelievably deep, man. They don't even need KD. I traded 3 Paul George. Yo, this team, I don't know, man. The West is in trouble. The West is in trouble. This team is loaded. And if everybody buys in, and if you're with Ty Lue, I'll never forget Ty Lue when he was with the Cavs and LeBron was trying to LeBron his way and try to be the head coach. And Ty Lue was not a player, a coach that had gravitas at that point. He told LeBron, shut the up. I'm the head coach in front of everybody. Like, to have that type of balls of steel, whatever you want to call it, nerves of steel, whatever. Like, to tell the greatest player of this generation specifically, maybe of all time, but to the greatest player of all time, STFU, I'm the head coach, I'm making the calls. In front of everybody, Ty Lue to me is the best coach in the NBA. And it's not even, I mean, you could quibble about Steve Kerr, I guess, but.
I agree with you, BA. I mean, he's still.
How, what? How was that early? I held it. Yo, 2K be making stuff up. I don't know, man. I'm kind of worried about 2K23, that adrenaline meter that they have. You only get 3 moves. That makes no sense to me. He's going to get a lot more time with Hartenstein on the Knicks. Zubac, if KD is on the team, or even Paul George, it doesn't matter, even if they don't make the trade. Like, all you got to do is finish dunks, bro. Grab rebounds, box out. He has the easiest gig in the NBA. Easiest check.
And the 76ers making a change here.
Yeah, give me a little bit more John Wall, man.
He's checked in for the Clippers.
John Wall, people forget how good he was.
Wall, the pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Give me that pick and roll, baby.
John Wall is one of the first names that comes to my mind.
Here's Maxey. Now covers. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubac.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding, especially when you're scoring.
Oh, wow, nice foul. Tyrese Maxey's not been playing well in this game. He's been a young stud.
And in the league today, we've got some.
But when you have a good coach and you have good players around you, no one's thinking about Maxey. Maxey could just be him. He has no pressure on him. Harden, Doc Rivers, and Embiid has the pressure. He has no pressure. Harris, because of his contract, his big, clunky contract, probably the albatross of the league. What does Maxey have to do? Run, shoot? He's smiling all the time. He's living the dream. What? If that would have went in, I would have left. You would have been seeing empty chair.
Ball with it, picked up by Embiid. Zubac inside. Harris on him.
Oh, quick shot. Wow. 100% smothered, really? Oh, man. They're saying Embiid was like, he had 2 MVPs stolen from him. No, he didn't. Him or the Joker were both great candidates for the MVP. Joker broke the PER record, which was crazy to me.
Outside Covington.
And PER pretty much measures how effective you are as a player.
Zubac screen shoots.
And a foul. Can I get a foul, bro? Norman Powell signed an extension. I can't stop fawning over this team, man.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Green,
Oh, wasted no time.
former Knick.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself.
He was great on the Knicks for that 1 year, man. He showed RJ how to play, how to be a man.
Stolen by Wall.
That was a weirdly constructed team.
It's Powell on the wing.
I think,
Over to the left wing.
who's that weird player from the Bucks? I
Covington
always
the
forgot his
screen on
name.
Harden.
I don't remember his name.
While he was going up.
It's gonna hit me. But anyway, it was Julius. They had like 5 power forwards. Marcus Morris was there too. It was a weirdly constructed team. We were all confused as Knicks fans as to why do you need 5 power forwards in the NBA? Like, that made no sense to me. But Marcus Morris had a great year, and they flipped him for a first-round pick that ended up becoming Emmanuel quickly.
And you watch Wall shoot the ball. Man, he is
So it was a good all-around trade for everybody. Marcus Morris got to go to a contender, but the fact that he's already down to a bench player is crazy to me. Ooh, I'm finally getting into a rhythm offensively, man. You got to attack them fast. Oh, nice move. Shake Milton is going to be important for the Sixers, man. This guy is a microwave. He injects. He's like adrenaline. That should be his nickname, adrenaline.
up top. Wall covered by Milton on the wing man.
Can I just get a clean pass? Everything has to be dirty.
Driving to the basket. Pass to Batum. And it's
Oh, my
Philadelphia
God.
with the rebound.
I like John Wall, man. He gets into the paint very easily.
Melton outside. There's a minute 54 left.
Come on, you ain't doing nothing, bro.
Shakes him. The rebound by Mann. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run.
Got him.
Hammered home.
And a foul, too. Knocked me to the ground. That new thing on 2K23 where you can just hang on the rim forever is a weird thing to add. I don't understand that. And then going back to the adrenaline thing, you only have 3 moves you can make, and then you got to pass the ball. I think what 2K is doing, well, what I know is what they're doing is they don't want people holding the ball and doing one-on-one Rucker Park, like dribble, 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 give it the best player. Like, that's just not something that is done all the time in the NBA. It's done sometimes. But a lot of what the NBA now, and look at the Warriors, look at the Spurs, is ball movement. It's constant movement. Steph Curry said in an interview that on their team, you have a half a second to decide whether to dribble the ball, pass the ball, or shoot the ball. So it is popping. It's always moving, and the defense can never keep up. The original NBA, that's what the NBA was about. Like, if you look at those old grainy videos from the 50s and 60s, it's about ball movement. You cannot stop ball movement. You can't physically stop it. You can't outthink it. It's really hard as a defense to keep moving all the time. Someone's going to miss a rotation. Someone's going to miss a rebound. Someone's going to miss an assignment. So I think 2K23 is forcing players to play basketball the right way.
But you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Back to Durant.
Oh, come on. Mouse in the house. Can I get this?
Left block shot on the way. And there's the
Finally.
play by Leonard
First
inside.
bucket.
And the Clippers lead by 16.
Only 3 shots. I don't think that would stand even with Durant on the team. And I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just the way the ball has been moving. And they've actually been really aggressive with Kawhi. I think Kawhi has been doubled and
36
tripled.
seconds left in the first half.
And that poses an interesting question. Now, if Kevin Durant gets traded there, does Kawhi get jealous? Because Kawhi is I don't want to say a weird person, but
Pass to Batum. Leonard with the ball. Outside Durant.
but he's definitely his.
Good work
Oh!
there as it goes.
I don't think I've ever made a 100% smothered shot. He marches to the beat of his own drum. Speaking about Kawhi, so is he cool with that? Because originally him and Paul George agreed to go to LA together. It was part of that whole like behind the scenes that's how they were able to get 6 first-round picks or some crazy number for Paul George.
Hard to imagine Durant not
because it was contingent. Kawhi would only sign with the Clippers if he was not going to go alone, and he's smart because he didn't want to be considered like a god or Jesus or whatever you want to call it, where everything is focused on him. He wanted to share the responsibility. This guy has won Finals MVPs with what? Two different teams, right? The Spurs he won, and the Raptors he won. So, wow. So two different conferences, two different teams, two different Finals MVPs. So he knows what he's doing.
Beyond the arc. And he can't get that one. And you know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Kevin Durant has been balling.
He's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half
What?
had to take a lot out of it.
Joel Embiid is out.
They want to
there.
make a comeback.
Tucker. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Tobias
Rubber
Harris.
band, baby.
And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
I heard the AI is going to change and how they cover people, more bracket coverage on 2K23. They may decide to bench, like if one of their star players is struggling, they will bench their star player. Like, it is going to be, 2K23 is going to be wild, man. More than likely going to do some type of event for 2K23. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet. Maybe I'll just play for like a few hours and just try out everything. Just do like a all-around video.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game.
Wow.
He still has the energy to go out
Yeah,
there
just
and get numbers on the
hacking
offensive end.
and whacking.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Oh,
I mean,
too
didn't
long.
give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Good on the second one.
Wow. 53% chance and they went
Well,
in.
the 76ers shooting 34% so far in this one. Outside Tucker. To the middle. Here's Embiid.
Tough shot.
Misses off the right iron.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
You're not going to guard me, bro. I saw Maxey there. I was like, give me that switch.
Almost all
Give me that
points
switch.
coming from the paint.
I've only taken 4 shots with Kawhi, and I'm smoking them. This team is not to be trifled with, man.
As a distributor,
He fling.
dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye.
I would venture to guess Tobias Harris has the worst contract in the NBA. I'm trying to think of anybody else.
Ooh, a great look there.
I mean, John Wall are no longer around. Russell Westbrook. I think you have to go to Tobias Harris now.
Pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Harris. Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. The
Oh
shot
my
no
God.
good. The
All right, well,
76ers
whatever.
go the other way with
The
it.
percentage is going down. Makes the computer happy.
For three, here's Harris.
You're not making that. Get out of here.
And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Oh, bad pass. Don't do cross-court passes.
Harden finds Harris. Back to Harden.
Apparently, Kawhi and Michael Jordan have the same size hands. Did I read that? Or something along those lines? So imagine playing against a 6'6" Kawhi
5 to shoot.
with an
Harris, a screen
absolute,
on Durant. Here's Maxey.
I don't know, maybe Kawhi is what Michael Jordan would be in the NBA today if he was still
And it's
around.
the Clippers on the break.
I don't know if that's blasphemy, but
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I mean, Kawhi won 2 MVPs and going to the finals twice. That's very
With the
Jordan-esque.
steal. Here's Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Leonard's got 4 points. this
I think they
quarter.
play well together, man. They really complement each other. They can both guard, talking about Kawhi and Kevin Durant. They can both guard 3 and 4s.
Back to Harden.
I think Kawhi, I mean, I don't think I would ever put him because of his injury history against 5s. He has the physicality and the stature to do it, but I would never risk that because you just need one bad
Here's
bump.
Maxey. Out
And
to
he has a
Harris.
herniated disc and he's done.
From deep three-point range. The rebound by Mann. Mann's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Durant
Got him.
with the bucket. Durant's got 22.
Well,
Oh,
that's
those
par for
buckets are
Durant.
just
I mean, that's
easy.
what he gives you, the
Who are
ability
you
to
going to
score
guard, man, on
at
this
all 3
team?
levels.
I'm playing with some dude I don't even know. Who is Preston?
Up top, Harden. Still getting warmed up
Who is
offensively.
Preston?
No bucket
Who
shot
are
in the
you?
game from him.
Somebody tell me who Preston
Here's
is
Embiid.
and why he's he starting
That's
for
his
this
fifth
team,
bucket in 9
and why are they doing
attempts.
so well. Maybe Preston is the answer at point guard for them.
Best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Harrell's checked in for
John
Tucker.
Wall.
Thibault comes in for Harris. And it's Melton in for Maxey. Wall against Harden. From outside the arc.
Ooh, that felt good. That felt good.
Embiid's got his 4th rebound.
It was like a flicker off.
With the ball.
Flicker off.
Picked up by Powell. Embiid passes to Harden.
What has Harden done?
The bucket.
A threat to shoot whenever he catches it.
I'm excited to see. I'm always excited about how the computer AI is going to play.
Down low. That's good from Covington. On
You
the
know,
assist.
anyone that I pass to can
Wall's
lay it
got
up,
4 assists in the game.
can shoot, can defend. Like, oh my goodness, this team. I keep gushing over this team. I am not a Clippers fan, but man, this team is just loaded.
Harden. The shot won't fall. The Clippers have gone
Yeah, the
5 for 9
Warriors.
from the floor
Woo.
in the 3rd quarter.
Good luck, Warriors.
Launches it.
Another green from Marcus Morris.
He's got 6.
Another green, baby.
Another dime.
I just want to get greens regularly. If I can get greens regularly,
Maestro.
Well, when you
oh
look at
man.
the assist totals, heck, they've been
Because when you're open, you got to make sure that you make it count. And that just comes, I guess, with repetition.
A minute 58 left to play in the 3rd quarter.
Oh.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Niang, he's checked in for
And
Joel.
has any head coach in the NBA gotten more with less than
Here's Covington.
Ty Lue?
Thibault with the board.
Oh,
Philadelphia's going
I'm
0 for 2
always
from
surprised
outside.
at why Philly has soured on Ty Ball. He's always like in trade like discussions, and he's like,
Minute 37 left
isn't
in
he like the
third.
best defender in the NBA? I don't understand.
Clippers with
I
the
guess they feel that he's overlapping now
Number 8 now.
with their new
And
additions.
KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in
Uh,
this league.
specifically,
What's interesting is he doesn't really want to
PJ
be part of
Tucker.
that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to
So I
achieving
think
great
PJ Tucker, they feel they can do it, but I don't know. Thibault, I'm not making that trade, man. I'm not.
Here's Wall. He hits the
Yo, I cannot believe I hit a green on that shot either.
Guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats.
I'm hitting whatever I want. I didn't do anything in the first quarter, and all of a sudden I warmed up. I think I just got to warm up before I start streaming or recording.
One other thing they've done very well is
Give me
getting
that.
out in
Oh
transition.
no, I thought I had that.
At every opportunity.
Montrezl Harrell, like if you look at his ratings, he is one of the worst defenders in the NBA by metrics.
Gets it to go.
And
Oh
stolen
man,
by Melton.
I had that trouble when I first started playing 2K, always turning the ball over with that dribble off your shoe.
And Durant.
Now I got that one. Durant has improved quite a bit as a defender.
Durant. How about that strong defensive
He's so
performance for
long
this
and
half?
rangy.
Global one block.
Look at that.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid comes in for Niang. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Thibault. Pass to Harris. And here's Embiid. Outside Milton. Embiid with it. Guarded by Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The jump hook.
Oh, I loved when they started barking at each other. That's old school NBA. Yeah, you think you're tough, you think you're this. Like, trash talking is just such a part of basketball. And if you don't watch basketball, or you don't, especially if you're not from New York, like, and it's nothing personal. Like, I remember foaming at the mouth, and like my own brother, like he just could not stand playing me. I would just irk him, and he would still do his thing, but he would get so agitated. And it's just a part of it. You have to get into your opponent's head. You have to make them doubt themselves. You have to get under their skin, like what Pat Bev does, what Russell Westbrook does. You got to go 100 miles an hour. And I was really good at that, man. Them head games, boy. Woo! People hated me. I just loved it. Oh, man. Just get under your skin. And even to the point of people wanting to swing at you, I'm like, you're not mentally strong. You're not up there, you know? If you can't deal with it. And I didn't never say anything personal. I ain't talking about your mom. I ain't saying any of that stuff. I ain't like Kevin Garnett talking about to Carmelo, Lala tastes like, what did he say, Fruit Loops? I don't know what cereal he said. I think he said Fruit Loops. I don't ever, like, get derogatory because people get shot for less, you know? So, nah, not from where I'm from. I ain't talking about nobody's mom. But, like, nah, I'm going to get in your head, you know? And that's a part of the game. That's a part of basketball. Oh, I love Norman Powell on this team, man. He's such a great two-way player. Kawhi's probably one of the best two-way players.
He's against Tucker from down low. And it's
Got him. It don't matter if that's PJ Tucker, man. You there with Kawhi, you're taking that shot. You're taking that shot. Kawhi's going to body anybody trying to block him.
Pass to Harris.
Kawhi is like, I don't even know if, I don't know. I swear that they should check to see if he's metallic on the inside. He's just like, I don't know. He even talks like a robot. Why did T2 or something like that, or the Terminator, be considered as a nickname for, oh, nice recovery. That's not off. That's what Embiid does. He does second, third, fourth efforts. He really, really wants to win, man. I wonder if I'll ever see him win a championship in his life. I know he's going to be crying like a baby for days after if he wins a championship anytime in his career. It may not be with Philly, man. He may have to, like, join up another team, man.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Out to Powell from about 19.
Green again, man. Look at this. Anybody. Don't matter, man. Where do you want the smoke? Where do you want it? Where do you want it? It doesn't matter. Anywhere I pass, you're going to... And I think in 2K23, the Clippers are going to be the overused team. Like, they really are just such a good team. I remember playing earlier on, like, the Lakers and the Warriors. Every time you played online, you're always going against the same freaking teams. Maybe the Clippers will be that team for 2K23 where everybody wants to use them.
It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard passes to Zubats. Takes a 3.
Ooh, do you see that rotation? It was like I was running a play. I wasn't. It was just pick, screen, move, roll. It felt like triangle. Oh, man. And that's what they want to do in 2K23. They want to stop the one-on-one, get you to move the ball. Move it, cut, screen. I might just go online the first day and just smoke everybody because they ain't going to know how to play because that's how I play. I've always played that way. I'm not doing the same cross step, the same Euro, the same thing over and over again. I'm going to pick you to death. I'm going to run you off screens. I'm going to fast break you. Listen, it's an old man game, baby.
For Tobias Harris. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Batum's checked in. The 76ers have gotten...
Has James Harden, I think he scored a basket. What is going on? Look at, they're long. They get in your face. Yeah, this team, if they're healthy, they're going to win 65 games, man. There's no way. This team is way too deep. They don't even need Durant. Look at Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann is great. Like, everybody does something.
And here's Leonard.
Easy. Light work. Light work. And he got his points late. He only got 13 points, but I think he's been the most effective player on the Clippers. Passing, rebounding.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Yeah, rebounding has been a big...
Oh, give me that. Give me that all day, baby.
Their will and have taken control on the glass.
Easy, light work. Kawhi Leonard's so fun to play with, man. I'll guard any player on any team. I can rebound with anybody. I can pass over the top. I can hit the three. I can hit the mid-range. He's just an absolutely damn near perfect player. The only thing is his injury history. That's the only thing taken away from him. Light work, baby. Light work. Mouse in the house. I do what I want.
The 76ers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts.
Damn, man. Kawhi is just a freaking monster.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Again? All right, let's do it again.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. To the right side. Zubats, screen. Here's Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3.
Light work.
And
Light work.
Again from deep.
A slow start for him, but making amends.
This is
here in
what
the
we
second
do,
half.
baby.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2.
Oh yeah,
outside here in the
that's
fourth quarter.
Kawhi. What it do, baby? I still say that. It's one of my favorite NBA memes of all time. Such a weird thing. I think it was there with Serge Ibaka
Rebounded by Zubats.
when they won with Toronto. Oh my God.
Out of the game with that last one. The drive by man. Counted
Got him.
good.
Light work.
Part of the game plan was to
Oh, I'm gonna get so
neutralize
much
the crowd.
hate.
Hey, guess what?
Make it more difficult. All right, I'm gonna play more difficult. My last game on 2K22 is gonna probably be soonish.
Contributions from everybody.
Batum sets a screen. Who poked away?
Oh,
It's
man.
stolen by Thibault.
I thought I had
Here
more
we go,
space
the
there.
Sixers on the break. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's
Phew.
Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard
Oh my
throws
God.
it down.
How do you not double the ball handler right away?
And extremely focused.
Almost no
KD had the
motion in
first half, Kawhi had the second half. Oh my God. This team.
Maxey.
Please make that trade. Oh, look at that. Look at that defense.
Top defenders.
Oh my God. Yo, this team is bad, bro. This team is bad.
Any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline
Oh my
ridiculous.
God.
Every
I am
single
gushing. I
attempt by
apologize.
Pass to
I am
Harden.
never a
Wide
stan,
for
but damn, this team is good.
Sixers again can't
They're
hit.
so deep.
Not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's
That's what she
overanxious. He
said.
seems to be pressing, trying too hard,
Look at that.
moving too
Everybody can score. Everybody's a playmaker. Everybody is long and oh man. The NBA is in for problems. The NBA is in for problems. Let me tell you right now.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question.
But you know, if they fail to meet expectations,
The opposition.
I mean, I'm just gonna be shocked, man. I doubt it, man. Ty Lue always has his teams
This
prepared.
kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in
I'm
their
just having
approach.
fun now.
They just kept at it and showed they were without a
I'm
doubt
just having
the
fun
better
at this
team.
point. I'm just
And of all the
throwing it
highlights and
up.
performances we've
This
seen
out of
here
any of
tonight,
my series that I've played, this has probably been the biggest blowout. It's been quite a
unbelievable night it's been
remarkable.
for Kevin Durant.
And you have to
God,
learn
this
how
game
he
is just-
controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
Here's Harden.
Nice.
Banked it in off the
Nice spin.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his
When are you
game.
gonna
He's
braid
so
that beard, bro?
small.
I want to see a braided beard.
Keeps
That'd be
his
great.
balance right where he needs it.
pass to Leonard. It's
Oh,
stolen
I
by
didn't mean to
Thibault.
pass him.
There's 37 seconds left in the game.
Come on, Tybold.
Here's Niang. The three is up.
Niang is dangerous. I love Niang, man. He really spreads the floor. He's a really good shooter. And he's a volume
3
three-point
seconds left to
shooter.
play in the fourth quarter.
He's a volume three-point shooter, man. Niang is so important because you can't double Embiid, man. I can't tell you how many times I would watch him the Sixers against the Knicks, and Niang always tortures us, always.
And it's the Sixers
And he has
with
like
the
a
ball.
set shot, like a
Finds
put
Milton.
shot. It's a weird form, but it's just cash money all the time. It's like robotic. It's like one of those machines that you see at halftime that hits every
There's the
shot.
screen.
One of those machines. I think
Pass to
that
Niang.
the Chinese technology
Now
company,
here's Embiid.
the one that dribbles and then just
Outside
shoots
Milton.
and makes everything.
Three.
That's how Niang looks like when he
No good.
shoots. Yo, they got body, bro. They got body.
Winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says
Que
a lot
pela.
about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake.
I don't remember.
This is what a
On the
dominant
road,
team
I don't remember a blowout like this.
Well, now a minute to check in with
And it was
Allen
close in the
LaForce.
first
He's
quarter. I
moved
couldn't even hit any
out.
shots. So this was 3 quarters by 40.
Down the stretch. What changed for you?
I just started to knock down shots, got my rhythm going, my teammates found me, and just kept going from there.
It helps when the shots actually go in. Shooters got to keep shooting. Thanks, Kawhi.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, look at that. He won the player of the game. And you thought it was going to be KD after that first half. You thought wrong. Man, that's how they would be, man. That's how Paul George and Kawhi need to be. It's just like you go and then I go and then be happy for each other. They didn't have a bad game. What did Harden do? Yo, he got shut down. And the thing is with Paul George instead of KD, you put Paul George on this team with Kawhi, they're gonna terrorize perimeter players. Like Paul George is gonna guard James Harden or Norman Powell. Like they have so many. They have a richness of options that is just unlike any NBA team. Because the Warriors, you have to think, okay, well they have a great starting unit, but then you start thinking about age. Draymond is descending quite a bit, and then you have unproven rookies on the bench. They have to get rid of a lot of their quality rotation players. Gary Payton II. I don't know. I forgot the name. There's a guy that went over to Turkey, Belizia. He went. So everybody has questions. The Suns, DeAndre Ayton doesn't want to be there. The Mavericks, they lost Jalen Brunson. So there's a lot of question marks in the West. The only question mark with the Clippers is, can they stay healthy? If they stay healthy, they are not a team that I feel can be really messed with. Who's going to beat them? Like, I took away Paul George and KD, which you switch, and they have two more. They have Luke Kennard, who is the best three-point shooter in the NBA. Like, this team, oh my, whew. Look at those numbers. I was barely broke a sweat. In this series, I'm not blowing out a lot of teams. Look at Terrence Mann, 10-5-5. Like, man, and I'm gonna get roasted for gushing about the Clippers, but yo, this team is scary. This team is scary good. There's a lot. Marcus Morris may not be able to play. Like, there's gonna be a lot of players unhappy if all they want is about time. If you're not worried about time and you want to win a chip and everybody's tied in, and I think Ty Lue's going to do that, the sky's the limit. Anyway, so that is the end of my Clippers rah-rah rally. Please feel free, if you disagree, to leave a comment and let me know what you think. I'll see you guys on the next video, man. What fun.